it's a long story. We had a terrible band name from the beginning that I won't mention, but we were fighting with different names, and we just wanted a big, long, difficult name to remember, and I think it describes our music pretty well. Yeah.
I think we wanted something that had the kind of freedom in it. That's why we had the bird name in it, and also something because we use so much drums.
I like the word independent. You know, I like that it's a good word. It's so open, and it's
something that becomes a resistance to the normal, like trying to get somewhere else with it. I think we prefer to be called everything and nothing.
Yeah, I mean the songs is pretty basic. It's blues songs almost, pop songs, but we try to play it in a primitive way, and not to add too much sounds to it. So to keep the listener on edge and keep the listener's imagination alive is very important, I think.
I'm not sure if we are different. Every band wants to be different. I don't think that's our goal. That's anything that we try to be. But I think our aim with the music has always been to, instead of adding sounds, we want to, use as little as possible, but still see where the energy is in the music. Music is built out of energy, and go to the core of everything, peel away all the layers, and what is left is just us and some kind of energy and the music that we can float on or something.
Also a very wide range. It's a lot of old jazz music, American of course, 40s, 50s, 60s jazz music, also classical, older
dance
stuff.
Music.
Yeah, but now it's been a lot of electronic, hard dance music. It's very nice for the stomach,
and classical music sometimes. I think we just take elements that we like, and we try to make it our own, no matter what genres it is. So.
One more time, and you make the circle one, and baby, draw an endless line. So set it free, and it will be one day. Keep the rain. You got to use your contact.
I think Elvin Jones has been a very important, because of his forward spiritual, it's just forward thinking in his playing, and it's he gives the other band members energy by doing his thing, not listen too much, just putting a lot of energy into the music. I think that's what I really like.
That's so hard. It depends on the mood. But when I grew up, it was really important when I found female voices with a lot of depth, who had the dark voices, because me myself had quite a dark voice, and it was hard to find something in Sweden, that period, that I could relate to. So I remember when I heard Nina Simone, or Billie Holiday as well. Also the Amanda Galas, the first time. Cecil, there's a lot of great Norwegian singers right now. Cecil Andresen and yeah.
Oh, back in the city, you drag your feet. Oh, you thought I must have left something behind. The countryside is so divine.
I think normally I start with lyrics and then we just hang out.
Yeah, improvise.
Improvise. We start with improvising from the lyrics, because when we have the lyrics we have some kind of form. It's easier to start feeling how the song should be structured. But this time we have started trying some new material, and this time around we actually started with music. Started with the grooves. You found a lot of nice groove. We want to build more on grooves this time, so we'll see. It's a different way of working.
I usually don't remember what happened. When a song is composed, I have no idea what happened. Yeah, so it's a hard question actually.
And still be in that place. Can anything be everything if you just rest your case? Can anything be everything if you just find a place? Can anything be everything?
We have done it in special projects with a choir, or with 20 drummers, or a Hammond organ player. So we have worked with it. And
But not the normal things, not
No,
working with
never
a
a
bass or a guitar or there's a lot of other bands that do that. They're great at having a band, so why should we do that? This is more interesting somehow.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Just wait and done. You got to do, and not just know.
It's very easy. It's the audience. It's the physicality between someone who listens and wants to listen, and or maybe don't want to listen, but you force that person to listen.
Yeah.
It's an energy in that. And in a studio or it's more of a dead environment. I like studios. I like gear. I like cables, speakers, microphones. I like that thing, but for us it's not a perfect environment.
I think for us, because we always work very, what do you say, improvised, in that term that we don't work for. The longest we have been in a studio for a record is 5 days with mixing total. And that's not long for being a pop band at all. So I think for us it suits us much better to be in a live performance, because then it's about the here and now.
no choir on this album.
Yeah, no quite. We'll see how it ends up. I mean, we had 1 year ago we had one idea, and now it sounds like maybe it's not going to sound like that at all, and probably we will end up somewhere completely different. That's the excitement. If we would know where we were going, it wouldn't be any fun. So, but hopefully groovy and a lot of drums. This is our core. This is our heart. Music.
This is where we started, so I hope we always will come back to it.
We will, yeah.
Yeah, to this band. But we have a lot of different bands, yes. And you're gonna be in an opera with Ben Frost, and
yeah.
I'm doing some theater stuff and touring with other weird
stuff.
bands. You know.
And I have another solo project started. So that's also, we need that as well, because to make this band alive, you know, to really do what we want in this band, we also need to do other things, because one person is never just one thing, you know. Any of us, we need different elements to
Sometimes I need a bass player, you know, it's good.
Yeah, and sometimes I need to play guitar. And
exactly.
yeah.
Without you,